All right, everybody, this is how we got here. We had a semifinals between Pixelandy and SV. SV's going to win over Pixelandy, and we had Sidnev and Tristop. Sidnev got through. This is their path to the finals. Regard it, take a look at it, pause the video, whatever, because we are about to start. It is Sidnev and SV. Sidnev from the Netherlands, SV from the United Kingdom. What a kingdom it is. It is so united. And they are ready to win Masters for Europe. Neither player has won a CTM Masters event before. Sidnev has been in the finals 3 times. This is SV's first trip to the finals. All right, folks, I am excited for the first time I've ever said or introduced this match. No, it is the CTM Masters event finals. Sidnev and SV, a European finals, at least geographically European finals, if not politically. It is Sidnev from the Netherlands, SV from the United Kingdom. So united, so kingy. And yeah, neither player has won a CTM Masters event before, so this will be a first time winner right now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And Sidnev, of course, the signature 1 push down point. Everybody knows and loves it. Sidnev actually set up for a dirty Tetris for potentially Tetris number 1. And gonna cover that well just as the bar comes. And there we go. Gonna move that T, make room for that bar, but misdrop the J piece. So that's gonna complicate things here early for Sidnev. And there should be a counter on the screen for how many times I call Sidnev SV and SV Sidnev. It's I mean, it'll happen, right? There's no chance that it doesn't happen. Someone called Sidnev's push-down point the Dutch opening. I like that. 40,000 for Sidnev. There's a Tetris. 102 for SV. And yeah, one of these players will be paid in US American dollars. Wow, everyone loves US American dollars. They don't know it's all in postage stamps, though, which are legal tenders. So we actually will send them a bunch of postage stamps. I don't think they knew that, but now they do. 111 here for Sidnev, 151 for SV. Either that or American Express traveler's checks. Is that still a thing? Are there still traveler's checks? Is that a thing? I can't imagine that's a thing anymore. 196 for SV, 159 for Sidnev. This was going to be the first month that I mail out like a physical award for winning. I was going to do a new thing in 2023. But now I got to mail it to Europe. So thanks, folks. 205 here for Sidnev, 244 for SV. Yeah, just don't send anything through Portugal Customs. Yeah, thank goodness Luis isn't going to win. So he would never get it. That Portuguese Customs, my nemesis. 267 for SV, 253 for Sidnev. Luis has to pay to get it out of customs? Really? It's a gift. Well, Luis, contact me and just give me a receipt of how much that is and I will pay it. That's not right. 323 for Sidnev, 359 for SV. Tega had to pay for the DAS trophy? Oh, wow. What a racket. What a racket. Someone says, oh yeah, we're going to be your government. We're going to set up a government here. Don't worry about it. We're going to protect you from force and fraud. Oh yeah, you got to pay us if somebody sends you something in the mail. Like, really? Come on now. 353 for Sidnev, 409 for SV. Oh, I know all about VAT. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I tried, I did that sticker thing. Y'all remember, kind of made stickers and was making them available worldwide. And I was having, good success most of the time getting them over there. But some of them came back multiple times. This poor woman in Germany ordered them and I tried sending them out 3 times. There's the VITs for Sidnev. And they came back every time. And eventually I'm just like, well, I just got to refund this. I can't get them to you. Sidnev, all right, there we go. We'll uncover the right side. Trying to keep it open. There it is, open and bang Tetris. 472 for Sidnev. So I don't know. Maybe I just won't mail anything and I'll just hope these players come to Portland and I can give it to them then. 521 for Sidnev, 550 for SV. Sidnev into 19, 545. About 10 lines ahead of SV. $609 for SV, level 20. Now I'm like really perturbed right now. I should be excited for these finals and a brand new CTM winner, but now I'm just sitting here stewing about the mail in Europe. Like, I'm really upset. I'm just perseverating on the mail. Fixating. 677 Sidnev, 666 for SV. Oh yeah, I should just give NFT trophies. Mm-hmm. Oh my word. Trying to get me canceled here. 733 for SV. There we go. Setting up a series of tucks. There we go. Bang Tetris for SV, level 23. Keeping that right side open. Ends up taking a double. And there's the Tetris SV 795. Setting up again. Sidnev setting up that long bar in column 9. Tetris for both. 862 Sidnev, 826 SV. SV with the Tetris. All right, there we go. There's something for the left for SV and a beautiful L piece to finish that out. Get Tetris ready for SV. And I feel like I've already messed up the SV's and Sidnev's names and switch them around. So what I think I need to do is like pre-record a bunch of me saying SV and Sidnev in different ways and then have Dan Weller like fix all the mistakes. SV getting up high on the board here on 27. And this is pretty spicy. It needs that long bar like right now. Okay, we'll uncover again. And just holding out, and the bar is not coming. And Sidnev going to top out at 981, and SV is good. What a drought. SV, you can go ahead and top out because you are good. Game 1. Actual bad RNG. I mean, it is the same seed, and SV going through that same RNG. I mean, these folks, they live, you know, they're walking the high wire with how high they play on the board. So if they do get RNG'd, then, you know, it's going to affect them. Sidnev, SV, I just did it. SV up 1 game to none here in game 2. So let us get this thing underway. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It is the finals. One of these players will be the winner, and their face will be chiseled into the Mount Rushmore of Tetris. Although, are we allowed to do that? Because Mount Rushmore is like an American thing. So I don't know if they're chisel European faces into our great Mount Rushmore. 45,601 here from Sidnev. 22,800. Wow, that's how much a Tetris is worth. There's the S spin for SV. And that's right. Level 18 is actually level 19 because there is a level 0 in the game. Valerie with the 50 bits. Colin with the 10 bits. Thank you so much, everybody. What happened to countdown bits? Didn't we used to have countdown bits? Now, there are 335 viewers right now. It's a little more than average. For those of you who don't know, countdown bits means cheering 321 bits when there is a 3-2-1 Tetris. So just in case you wanted to do that, you're welcome to. Sidnev 145, Tetris for SV 118. All right, Tetris for Sidnev 169. Kingsman somewhere. Not watching, but got a little bit of a chill every time someone mentions that. Like a little quiet smile of appreciation and joy spreads over Kingsman's face. Even if he didn't hear it, you know? It's cosmically. So, yep, somebody somewhere. 235 for SV, 261 for Sidnev. Has the line spin opportunity and gets the line spin. Thank you so much, Sidnev. $288 for Sidnev, $281 here in game 2 for SV. I think we need to have a poll about sweatshirts. SV sweatshirt versus Tristop sweatshirt. I mean, they're very busy sweatshirts. All right, SV Tetris. Another Tetris. So keeping pace with one another. And there we go. Long bar column 9, then the S in column 7-8 for SV to get Tetris ready. And there's the Tetris 373. There's one for Sidnev. So keeping pace with one another. Pretty healthy pace at this point. SV may be slightly ahead, but very early. Lots of Tetris to be played, but remember, there is a level 39 super kill screen. So we'll have a speed change at 18. Well, speed change at 19. And a speed change at 29. Vandy, what is your favorite logical fallacy and why? I mean, I don't like any logical fallacies. I don't like them. I want to avoid them. I guess argumentum ad baculum, because it's literally just hitting someone. Like that's gonna it's appeal to the club, right? Just hitting someone. Agree with me or I'll hit you. That's a good one. 506 for Sidnev, 581 for SV. $577 here for Sidnev, 649. But I like all the Latin names for them. You know, Petitio Principii or whatever. See what else I can remember. Ad veracundiam, right? The appeal to authority. I like all the... Petitio is begging the question. Up high here on 19 for both of these players, getting very spicy while I'm here speaking Latin. Tetris for SV, 700K on 19 and super high, trying to survive, and does bring it down with a Tetris. And there we go. Another Tetris for SV. Just stacking high. No problem. And just setting up these tucks, and just in another world right now. SV 839 on level 22. And, you know, Sidnev 721 on 2020 on 22 is not bad either. But 840 here on 22. This must be a good seed. So there you go. If you want a good seed, everyone, play 48 3A D4 and see how you do. All right, I screenshot that seed. I'm going to play it later. 961 here for SV. 872 Sidnev. The thing about, you know, I don't know. The thing about these logical fallacies, though, it's rare that anyone actually does them. So I think they're kind of limited utility, to be honest. Like, you know, you can sort of say, hey, you're sort of begging the question, and you're, you know, ad populum, right? Appeal to the masses or whatever. But nobody really explicitly goes, well, everyone believes it, therefore it's true. Like, people don't do that. So I just think they're great that we have them, and they are wrong, but they're kind of, the way people's thinking goes wrong and arguments go wrong is more subtle than committing one of the informal fallacies. 821 here. So I needed to make that statement here on level 27. With Sidnev at a B94. I couldn't let it go. B97 here for SV. Getting set up for the Tetris column 8. C33 for SV. A58 on 28. People rooting for SV in the chat. C74, big Tetris there. Column 2 for SV. Sidnev waiting with the long bar board. Breaking down Sidnev. Unhappy with the result. Gets a 1.1 into 29 and goes nowhere with it. Meanwhile, SV with a D27 on level 30. Huge score on level 30. And the dilemma is, do you play it out? Because this is a huge pace. But, you know, what as so often happens, you get a huge score one game. There's kind of a come down that happens in the second game, right? Where it's like, oh, the adrenaline that has surged is like wearing off. E65, I would keep playing it. E65 here on level 33. That is a 1.4 on level 33. Another Tetris F16, which is a fighter jet. It was just locked in. There's a Tetris, but kind of a misdrop there. We'll have to build around this. One more Tetris, and that is a rollover. And not going to be able to get an F67 here on 35. Huge. Huge. All right, we got two ready players, and it is game 3. That's right, game 3. Game 2 just happened, and now it is time for game 3 to happen immediately after game 2. So let us count it down. SV going for the victory, up 2-0 over Sidnev. 3-1 Tetris. All right, 91,000 here for Sidnev, 91,000 for SV. Yeah, I mean, the rules are have different internet. That's the rules. That's the rules. $162 here for Sidnev, 183 for SV. Let's focus on the Tetris, my guys, in chat. That's what we're going to focus on. 210 from Sidnev, 209 for SV. And let's focus on all my verbal miscues. Colin wants to certify us ISO 9001 certified. So we'll have all these protocols. We'll have all these things in place. Heavy industry here. CTM. $283 for SV, 283 for Sidnev. So separated by just a few hundred points, same line counts. SV's board a little messed up. All right, uncovers the right side. There's a long bar for SV down the right side, 307. 330 for Sidnev. right, 359 SV, 377. Now 400 for Sidnev. There's something with like the frame rate or whatever on one of the player's sides on the right side, where it almost looks like digital, like if you have like a Kindle or some other digital paper thing where like it takes literal like seconds for the score to change from one to the other. There's like a fade kind of thing. It's kind of funny. I'm kind of transfixed by that. 451, 491 for SV, 491 for Sidnev. All right, 475 SV. SV's board a little crazy here, but getting it down. And actually setting up, well, maybe setting up. Yes, setting up for the Tetris, and we'll get the dirty Tetris. 503 through 114 for SV, and 543 through 115 for Sidnev. Just a few lines away from level 19. The speed will increase. Another dirty Tetris for SV, 549. Kind of a spire there in column 7 and 8 for SV and for Sidnev. Man, so hard to do. Similar names. 576. SV gonna miss on the Z spin. Gonna take that triple here, bring the stack down. And a couple of Tetrises there in column 8 for SV. 635. And 680 here for Sidnev. 2075 in the prize pool. $20.75. That's a year. That's a long way away. Sidnev SV in a little bit of trouble here. All right, looks like he's gonna be able to get out of this. This is very scary. All right, uncovers again. Oh, gonna really uncover that left side. Great. And there's a long bar for the Tetris for SV, 703. 2075. A lot of you folks in the chat will be alive in 2075, but some of us will not. That's scary to think about. Morbid. 791 here for SV, 854 for Sidnev. Foil says, I'm not making it to 2075. Sidnev getting up, SV getting up a little bit high on the board again. And there we go, long bar down the right side for a double. And there's a dirty Tetris for SV. SV going for the dirty Tetris again. There it is, 893 here on level 26. Going for a center well Tetris. SV does not care where the Tetris is. He will go and get it. 929 for SV, set up again with a regular old boring Tetris and gets it. Hey, exciting or boring? It's a Tetris, I'll take it. And Sidnev with the max out here on 27. And SV with the max out going into 28. Some people say we'll have immortality by then, but you also might get hit by a bus by then. So that's the other problem. Even if you're biologically, like, you just live forever. Accidents happen. I don't know why I'm so morbid right now. Maybe it's just having to replay 17 of these games in one stream. All right, SV going to transition to 29. Bang, Tetris down the right side. B50 for SV. Setting up for the Tetris. And there is the Tetris. B87. Sidnev at C01. And there is a Tetris for Sidnev. C52. Sidnev at SV at C17. Sidnev trying to keep this low, taking some flat burns. Kingsman loves it. Triple down the right side for SV. Sidnev's board getting, misses the T-spin here. See if Sidnev can dig out of this board here. Oh, the left side cut off for Sidnev. Sidnev gonna top out at C72. Sidnev, SV still alive, gets the Tetris for the victory. SV will take CTM Masters in a sweep of Sidnev. Oh my word, Sidnev. It could have been a disaster for SV. Maybe thought he should have, won based on, some stuff that went on previous games, but is now actually the real winner, saving CTM from controversy. And more importantly, clutching a victory. SV wins 4 games, wins 4 games out of a best of 5 in a way. Oh, if you're watching on YouTube, you have no idea what I'm talking about. We had to replay a game because of an internet issue, but there you go. SV is a winner. We'll watch SV play it out, level 38, see if we can get the rollover. And there we go, into 39, 331 lines. SV is your CTM Masters January 2023 winner. So many broken brackets, prediction brackets, so broken. That is what an accomplishment to get through the field of players that SV had to get through. What an amazing victory. You start to get like, it's just going to be Dog or Andy or Fractal or Eric every month. But here we've got SV. That's a good shot right there. Maybe you turn a little bit 90 degrees there. There you go. Yeah, we don't need the booty shot there, but GG's to you, SV. Amazing.